Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the Just Keep Swimming podcast. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Mr. Adrian Jackson, and we're in the studio again with another great episode for you. And you already know who's with me. It's your boy, Mr.
Wow.
Speaking French on him.
Yes. Oh, I still need to research like some other languages. For more diversity. That's gonna be throughout the album. Like you got trois, 1, 3, uno, tres. And I'm gonna fit some Chinese, Japanese.
Yeah, we gotta find some Chinese, Japanese in there.
Ichi-san.
I love it. Glad. So it sounds like you feeling good today, bro.
Bro, look, I've been feeling great. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love it, man. I love it, man. It's always good to hear, man. I'm feeling good myself. We just got done with the Brandon Marshall kickball tournament. I can't think of the exact name right now, but we're gonna shout out B Marsh. Thank you for having me there. Thank you for letting me host. Make sure you go check that out next year. Sign up. I'll make sure to announce it next time. I'm aware of it. But yeah, so today we have a very special guest with us today. Actually, I met my friend, the one I'm about to bring to the mic right now. We actually met at work and we started connecting randomly. I think we started no, I'm just gonna bring to the mic right now. I'm gonna bring to the microphone Mr. Jason Young. How we doing, Jay?
Hello, good. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, he's trying a little modest right now. He's probably a little nervous.
Yeah,
but he's
good.
good.
Yeah, just getting into it still. But,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How did we even meet? It was just when you first came.
Yeah,
to Cash Logistics, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And when we were all sitting together still.
Yeah, I remember we had the conversation about teams. They've been trying to make us wear team jerseys, and I was like, well, shit, can I wear a Power Ranger jersey? They're a team.
Oh, yeah, and that's how we started talking, yeah. I was like, Power Rangers.
Then turns out Jason's like my best friend I never knew about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Same here.
So much stuff in common. Listen to similar music, play similar games, shoot similar conspiracy theories.
Oh, yup.
Yeah, look, the last 30 minutes of work would be cool for me. It was relaxing, relaxing.
Right.
Deep conversation, intellectual. So.
Yeah, same here.
Yes, sir. So, Jay, man, I'm so glad you came here today. I appreciate you joining us today.
Yeah,
and I see that you brought your bandmate with you, Mr. Josh. Josh, how we doing today, brother?
I'm doing good.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm glad you're with us, man.
Me too.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys. So, for today's episode, I kind of just want to talk a little bit about getting back on the horse.
Right.
I know you guys had bands in the past and stuff like that, and you guys are actually starting up a new band again, about to get rock and rolling again on that side.
Right.
So I kind of just want to talk about, a little bit about what it takes to be in a band, who you guys are personally, and then what the band is a little bit today.
Okay, cool.
So should be nice and simple, nice and fun. Hopefully I can make you think a little bit.
Yeah. Just to clarify, it's really we're reviving our old band.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah, no worries. Hyena is the band name.
Okay, that's lit.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and then
how'd you come up with that?
Actually, that was the name. Yeah.
So we were actually signing up for a battle of the bands, and it was our first show.
What year?
And, I think it might have been 2010.
Okay.
Maybe.
So we're going back
Yeah.
like a decade, guys.
So I had to give the promoter a band name right then and there, and none of us had for some reason that's the one thing we didn't talk about. So it's not even an idea I had before then. I was just all right, I think this is cool. So I was just Hyena, and I sent it to him, and they were like, okay, Hyena, cool. All right.
Sounds good to me.
Choice after that anyway. So.
It sounds good. So yeah, I'll run away. It wasn't something soft or nothing, like soft kittens or nothing. So
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that story now, but I actually just learned that's exactly how Rush got their band name too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
they didn't think about it until the very last second. We're like, oh.
They felt Rush.
Yeah, I feel like, exactly.
That's me. That's really right there. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a very unique name, you guys. I really love it. So, my first question for the band is what is the theme of your band? What type of music do you guys play?
Oh, the genre. Like deathcore, I guess would be that true genre title.
Okay.
Yeah, which is I guess a modern offshoot of hardcore and black metal and death metal, that kind of stuff.
Conglomeration of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's almost all of the exciting parts of it almost only.
Yeah, all the heaviest parts of all of that
Yeah.
brought into it.
like it's like almost like taking out just like the boring parts or like the lighter parts.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I like
So
that.
it's
pretty
really
heavy.
intense.
Yeah, intense and heavy, I would
Yeah.
say, for sure.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. How did you guys like first meet? Like, how did you guys even
Oh
decide
yeah,
to get
it's
a band
super
together?
funny actually. Do you want to say?
Yeah. So, you know, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think you guys played that Battle of the Bands too.
Dude, you know what?
Like, I
Was
think,
that the first show with us together, or was Shindig Maximus the first?
No, I think that was our first show together.
The
We
Battle of
actually
the
opened. I think it might have been 2 days, and like you played this other day. But I mean, basically, we met through music.
Yeah, just being in the music scene.
Yeah, and like our two bands actually were like just really cool with each other.
Yeah.
But Jason, like, so we used to be a 3-piece, and we used to just have one guitarist, and he had just his one amp. And Jason is actually the one who showed us, like, oh, if you have two, you can actually plug them into each other. It'll sound like they're, you know,
There's two of them.
Yeah, like there's two guitarists on stage. So there was like a couple shows that he let us borrow his amp to do that, or his CAD.
Yeah.
And then I think Shindig Maximus is the a house show we played together.
Okay.
And I feel like by that point, like Hyena and the Enclave were like boys. Like we were like the boys already.
We were like buddy bands.
Yeah, like we were like, I think like actually our first like 3 shows, Hyena shows, we like all played like with the Enclave each time. Yeah.
That's tight.
That's right.
It was
But
pretty
then,
cool. Yeah.
but then one day I was at my house and I just had this like really weird realization that Jason actually lived down the street from me.
And I had no idea.
And like it just like randomly came to me and I texted him. I was like, "Hey, do you live in like this neighborhood?"
And then I was like looking out my windows, and after a second I was like, yeah, how did you know that? It's like, dude, I think we're neighbors. I was like, oh snap, no way. And then we just walked outside, like, met up. Like, dude, this is crazy. I didn't know you lived in here. This is nuts. Like, and then you were telling me how like, because we've been neighbors for a long time and never knew it. Like our neighborhood where our parents live is like very small, and it's like a lot of older people live in there. So there's not like a bunch of there's some kids, but they're kind of weird. But there's not like a lot of kids that live in there.
Right.
So we never really saw each other outside or anything. But well, actually, he used to say that back in the day in high school, I'd be like walking around like smoking a blunt or something, and they'd like leave the house to go smoke, you know. And he said he would see me like walking from his window like while I'm smoking.
No, it was like I used to like play with your brother.
Oh, yeah, that's
your
right.
next door neighbor, and like I think there's like two years different. Like you're 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
But like back then, that's a lot. So
Yeah, exactly. From a young age.
I was in elementary school, and maybe I was in middle school. I can't remember, but I just remember like you were like this with your hood on with shorts, and you still have like the same exact silhouette, like still. But I just remember like that was like the first time I ever smelled weed.
I'm just a bad influence.
That's Connor's brother.
Yeah. Oh snap.
Nah, that's really cool though. I love the thought of that. Like, yo, we were just first we were competitors technically, and then you guys became cool as you guys were competing with each other, and then next thing you know, it's like, yo, I'm closer to this guy than I really thought.
Yeah.
Proximity wise.
Yeah, right, dude. And then I wouldn't even say competitors though. It was more like I don't know. I never saw it as like competing. It was just like sharing the stage, like you know.
Indeed.
Yeah. I never saw it as like competitive.
I think that's why like we work together like pretty well now, is because like we kind of have that same like goal. It's not to like really like be the best or anything. It's just like what is something we think sounds like
the music we want to make, the stuff we want to do. Yeah.
That's why I kind of want to go for collaborating with other artists at some point. It's just like, yo, let's just make something together. No competition. It's just we got a vision. Let's put it together and then just give it to the people.
Yeah.
That's good. I love that. That's beautiful right there. Like the idea you guys really collaborated. Like we're doing two different sets, but we're gonna collaborate and make this work because we're both going for the same goal. You know what I'm saying? Like stage pop.
It's kind of why I like raves too, because everybody's just out there to have a good time at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Actually, I've never been to a rave. Shocking to everybody. I did. Honestly, I haven't even been to a concert since like 2018. It's been a while. It was before all that, but like even I don't know. It just even then it had been like years before I went to that concert in 2018 or a couple concerts. I actually saw The Weeknd, and I forgot who he played with. I think his friend Nav, that guy, which I never even really heard of him until I saw that show. And it was like, yeah, that's his friend. I'm like, oh, never heard of him.
And Nav's getting big now, too.
He is now, but like back then, I was like, I don't know who that guy is. And then I saw Drake with Migos at T-Mobile the same year. And then my last concert was at Acacia's show at Hard Rock, which was like, it's super like a weird dichotomy because I'm over here going to Drake and Migos, and then like not even a month later, I'm over here at the deathcore show with Acacia Strain and stuff.
Nah, bro, I feel it works out because my brother had a studio. What was it called? Camel Hump Studios. That's how it was. He'd be in there, and somebody in there, you know, the pimp rapper back there rolling fat blunt with the hoes in there, doing the most thuggish rap song. But then 2 doors down, you got the rock band in there going all out. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope though.
But then at some point, the drummer from the rock band would pause, come in there, yo, can you get the blunt real quick?
Yeah.
They just know we all just passed the blunt. You know, we going back to it. Let's get back to it, fellas.
Yeah.
That's the type of studio I want, bro.
That's the studio, man.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that. That's dope.
Like just the love around everything. Like we're just making music. We're just trying to brighten the world up in our own way.
We're all artists, you know, just trying to express our art, you know.
Yeah.
Right. So with that being said, then have you guys ever ran into a band that's just like you can tell they don't care, they don't want to help the competition, they look at you guys as true rivals out there?
Like, I would say I don't want to say like specific.
But you have experienced
it. Like it can be competitive, like where you do get that vibe from other bands or other musicians, and you're like, oh, that's weird. Like I've never been like that, so when I come across someone like that, it's like off-putting.
It throws you off.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, all right.
You know, like I agree. I'm like the same way. I never really try to compete, but there have been times where like we opened or we played before a band, and like we were like, damn, we just had a good show.
Right.
And then like the next band just shows us up completely. Like they're just like way better, and we're just like, damn, we're better musicians.
Gotta practice some more now.
But like it's still like you said, like it's just appreciating their art, but it's just like, damn, like they just kind of showed us up.
Yeah.
So.
Like, good thing we didn't come after them.
Everybody went to the bar when we started playing.
Yeah.
Fully understood.
But I never really felt
like there have definitely been some people with like egos.
Yeah.
Like, and
that will
it's kind of lame because I always thought it takes away from like the sense of like community. Mm-hmm. Like it's like you're not a celebrity, you're still like
you're
a part of the scene.
Yeah. The ego will get really big really fast, like, even before it's like justified.
And even then, it's like even if you do become like a celebrity or like a famous band, rock star, or whatever, it's like don't lose your sense of
humanity.
Yeah,
or like being humble.
Yeah, be humble.
Yeah. That's why I respect musicians that are like that. Like I've been fortunate to meet some musicians that I look up to, like a couple, not a lot, but like oh man, I can't remember the drummer for Suffocate. We got back when I was in the Enclave, we got to play a show at the Hard Rock Cafe, and the drummer for that band, that was like a band we listened to. He actually came up to us afterwards, like, "Oh, you guys are sick," and like to me that was such a huge like compliment.
Right.
Yeah.
It just like motivated me to keep doing it, you know. Like, it's just like, oh man, he thinks we're dope.
Yeah.
We gotta keep doing it.
It's just those small words that keep you pushing too.
Yeah, dude. Definitely.
Exactly. No, I love it, bro. And I think that's a true thing that people need to practice, being humble. Like I said, I just did with a kickball tournament with Brandon, and it's like my dude is a Super Bowl linebacker. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
crazy, dude.
He could be out there in Gucci shoes, and I'm too good to play, and just I'll take pictures for $10. He could be like that for all we know. You know what I'm saying? But no, he's beyond humble. You know what I'm saying? He's out
like
there
real down to earth.
Down to earth. He's actually playing in the games, getting dirty, having arguments with the ref like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Taking pictures with everybody wants to come up, take a picture with him, sign autographs. like I said, I'm just a normal guy, I feel, and he calling me up, yo, bro, I need you to help me out with the event. You know, whoop-de-whoop. And he's so humble, it blows your mind how humble he would be for what the status and the things he accomplished. You know?
He doesn't have to do all that.
He doesn't. You know, he doesn't. Like, he can use his name for other things. He can just be recording shows right now, or, you know, be on TV somewhere just using his face right now. Okay, everybody knows his face. But, you know, he still wants to help out the community. He's coaching, all that stuff. So it's like the humbleness is amazing.
And he's still doing his grind, too. Like, the first time I met him in person was when I was training at Phase 1 for, you know, football when I was in high school. And he ended up being out there when we went to the field one time and training with us, like people my age or a little bit older, or the older folks too. And it's just, we all just putting out work out here.
Putting the work in out here.
Yeah, and then he just took a picture with me and I was like, cool, dope.
Right.
Dude, that's so cool.
And that correlates right back to the band y'all just said. You know, we all out here putting out work right now. We're just putting work in, so let's all be a team and help each other out.
Yeah.
I love it. So I know at the beginning of the podcast you guys said that you're actually reassembling the band.
Yeah.
So I guess my main question is what happened to the first time? Like, why did it disassemble?
So I guess, do you want to kind of explain? Like,
I guess I can give, like, we can both give our perspective on it, because I know it's a little different.
No, I think that's powerful, actually. Two different perspectives is beautiful, I feel.
Yeah.
I guess from, like, my perspective, what originally happened is, like, I had just left the Enclave, like, the original band I was in, and then I was like, hey, can I join you guys? And they were like, yeah, for sure. And then at that point, when I joined, that's when I started, like, learning, like, the drummer was gonna go to, like, college at UNR, so he was gonna be leaving soon, and then, like, Josh was getting into the military, and so he was gonna leave soon, and I was like, dang, it's just gonna be me and Nick left, the guitarist. So I don't know, from my perspective, that's kind of what happened, and then everybody left, and we kind of just stopped playing, because everybody was gone. So, but
like, to me, I remember, like, kind of just seeing the end of it slowly happening, because like I don't know, like, for like, our drummer's name was Michael, like, him going to Reno, that was for sure, like that was ending it, because he was, like, so important. He couldn't be replaced. He's, like, just very unique.
Okay.
And, like, the other guitarists, I don't know, like, I feel like we all just kind of, like, started graduating high school, I guess, was really, like, for us what was driving us apart, because like, I guess when you're in high school,
happening.
Life is happening. Yeah.
Everyone, you know, in high school, you just, like, meet up after school, or, like, it's the weekend.
It's easy though. Yeah.
So I think, like, after maybe the expectation to, like, get a real job or something is, like,
is a dream killer.
Yeah.
For sure.
That kind of sets in, and it's just like, yeah, that's how I looked at it. And like you said, like, you kind of got there, like, right at the end of it, so.
Yeah, I did join, like, at the tail end. And that was all, like, news to me. Like, I was like, oh, damn, like, I thought it was, like, a new chapter. It's about to end really quick. It's a short chapter.
Y'all didn't mean the last season. What do you want to do in the last season?
I mean, shoot, at least it didn't end on a bad note.
Right, though.
Usually it sounds, like, negative when it disassembles, but
exactly.
It's just life.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even, like, it didn't feel like, I don't know, like, even, like, a sad ending.
It was like, I'll see you later more.
Yeah, it was just like, well.
I was a little sad.
Well, yeah, it was just kind of like, all right, well, this is our last show.
Yeah.
I don't even remember, like, our last show.
Was it at Sanctuary?
I don't know. I just remember being like, all right, I'm pretty sure this is our last show for real. Yeah. And, like, everyone looked at me like, just kind of shaking their heads like, you're kind of being a jerk.
You're a little downer right now.
Yeah, because we had a show, a last show before that. Yeah, it was at the Sanctuary.
Okay.
So then when we played a house show, I was like, for real, I don't know. I just remember being like, I felt like I mean it this
realistic.
Time. Yeah, I was right, so.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
That's real. So then on the flip side, what brought you guys all back together?
We literally, like, not even that long ago, we're just like, how did it even come about?
Well, I feel like...
Well, because you said you've been trying to do it for a while, though.
Yeah, like, for me, I can't play guitar that well. and our one of the original guitarists, he's like kind of hard to. He's really busy, so I've been trying to like, get us in the same place, and it just couldn't happen. So, and we just have different interests in music now too. So that's another thing.
Yeah.
So like that chemistry is kind of not like at that same level.
Right.
So, and as far as our drummer goes, he still lives in Reno, and he's always told me like, okay, if you can record some guitars, like I can put some drums over it. So that's always been my obstacle. But I feel like for us, we started hanging out again like within the past couple of years more than we did before.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of like both ready to make music. Oh, you've been making music though.
Yeah, like after the band, that's when I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna start trying to do other music.
Right.
So that's when I started trying to like make beats and do some rapping and stuff. But yeah, then I don't know. Like I've never stopped liking that kind of music. So like the idea of like being able to make that again, I was like, I'm on board.
It was always with you.
Yeah, like I'm all down for that. So
I love it.
he just had to mention like he wanted to do it. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
That's right. So how many people do you guys have in your band now? Cause I know you said it's y'all two and then
Yeah, just a 3-piece still right now.
it's another 3-piece.
Yeah, for now.
Like we're able to do everything we need to do right now as a 3-piece.
We don't really need anybody else right now, but we're open to the idea of like somebody else, I guess, later.
Yeah, like if someone committed, because I think that's like another thing that's like why we're like actually getting everything back together is I think you like have actually put most of the momentum in like into it, or us re-recording it. Like you bought a guitar and like a half stack, and when you did that, I was like, oh, okay, we're like doing this for real.
This shit's happening.
Like, yeah, like there's investments being made.
Yeah,
investments being made.
Yeah.
Stuff is being bought.
So, and like I keep saying like I have the easy part, like I can just record my voice, but I don't know. I think the drums is really the distance makes it a little more difficult than.
Right.
Yeah, a little more of a challenge, but nowadays it's like really easy to record and send stuff to each other.
Yeah,
It's like technology more easier nowadays than ever. So
right. Nah, I love what you said. My bad, bro. I didn't cut you.
No, I was just gonna say like it's difficult to have that cohesiveness when it's not in the same room because you play off of each other's vibes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Bounce ideas like while you're there.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, did you get to like read those lyrics or listen to like that clip I sent you?
Like, well, I missed it.
Oh yeah, well I will. I'll let you know.
I'm doing it now.
It's playing right now in the background. I'm like, nah, I love it. I think I like what you said. The best was investments are starting to be made. So I guess it's about to come to life. Like that's a real thing. Like that's how we felt about the podcast. We started buying stuff. And I was like, okay, bro, we got the microphone now. We got a stand.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna give us a microphone. Oh shit, it's real now. Like they started believing us.
Stuff's happening.
Yeah, like we getting sponsors low key. Okay, it's time to get real.
Yeah,
I love it, man. I love it. So let's keep going about the teamwork it needs being a band. Then, like, what else needs? My fault. Let's reword it. What do you need to keep the band together? Like you started to say consistency, but you guys gotta be able to practice together. What else is out there that you need to keep the band together?
I think just like having good chemistry with each other and showing that you're committed. And really, I feel like that's it.
Yeah, it is that simple. Like someone who's committed, because like even our drummer right now, he is in it, like he is, but
He's
like
committed.
yeah, but Jason was saying earlier, he had a good point that like he does have some things he needs to move forward with, but like Jason pointed out, maybe he doesn't realize how much progress we've actually been making, and like when we show him, he'll be like, oh, okay, like I didn't realize.
Like motivate him more.
Yeah, like this is like becoming a priority.
Like, oh, it's really happening this time.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, because it's been like a couple times you tried, right? Like, let's do it, and then like it just never came through because the old guitarist is busy. But
yeah. So, and yeah, exactly. Because and at this point too, like after investments are made, like we were kind of like we were saying, like it kind of seems like bringing someone else in would almost slow us down. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
like bring you up to speed on all the work we've already put in.
Yeah.
It's like you need somebody who's kind of like backdoor the whole time, or somebody who's been rocking with you guys a little bit to bring in. You can't just bring in a brand new face or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fully understand that. And then, how important is the key of communication then? How does that come into play within a band?
I think it's super important. Definitely, I feel like, it's something you're all collaborating together on. So you all kind of need to communicate, like, how you're feeling or, your ideas about it. Yeah. Because I think it's pretty paramount.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think we do that pretty well. Because
Yeah.
we text a lot and like we play video games a lot.
Yeah, like
So
we're always on Xbox Live.
Yeah,
talking.
we're just like, hey, like we'll talk for like 20 minutes about shit.
Yeah.
Send each other stuff. And,
Like while Dead by Daylight's loading.
Yeah. And like, well, with Michael, our drummer, that's kind of like an obstacle is communication with him because, like I was saying, it's like we'll send him something, we'll be like, so we haven't heard back from you. Like,
have you heard from him?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's kind of like that lack of communication is kind of like, I feel like slowing things down a little bit, but.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like right now it's on me because I kind of feel like guitar is like the basis for it, at least for this genre.
Mm-hmm.
Like guitar is pretty much like the foundation,
The starting point.
yeah, of where like everything comes from.
Okay.
So I'm assuming like your guys' genre is like melody heavy. Okay.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
It could be like not though, but I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always like the melody.
Yeah,
That's where my beats kind of center around too.
Right. That's tight. That's tight. So then, my next question for you guys is then, like you said, a band is teamwork, but at the same time, you guys are all individuals coming together. So, yeah, I'm gonna switch it up. What does Jason bring to the band?
That's a good question.
Definitely determination. I would say that was like back in the day was really the one that was like trying to learn everything, and it seemed like it was kind of difficult like for some of us who weren't as determined to like actually catch you up. So, and then even now, like I said, with like all the equipment he's bought, it's just like, and it's like perfect for what we're doing. It's like, I don't know. I think that he's just kind of getting us all on the same page. Like he said, like with the guitars, it's the foundation. Like that is the real starting point. So I think like when he's like, recording all these songs and sending them to us, it's like actually makes everything like you can see an end goal. So I don't think you're holding us up. I think you're actually the one that's like keeping things moving. That's how I see it at least.
Yeah, and I guess I agree with that. And what I mean by holding it up is like I feel like I have to keep pumping out new riffs and tracks and like getting them recorded to keep the momentum going. Because like if I don't do that,
You don't feel it's gonna roll.
Yeah, like we still need to show Michael that hey, we're still doing this. Like it's happening.
Yeah,
I feel it.
Yeah.
So,
And then wait.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say like just really like determination and like creativity too.
Thanks,
Like,
bro.
Yeah, like, it's cool. Like today, like I heard some new riffs and like I've heard riffs before from Jason, but it's just cool like that they're new and it's like we like since we've been a band like back in high school, now it's like we're like adults. Like we're more, like our taste or like everything about music is more refined.
Right.
So it's like just very modern and you like original. So yeah, that's,
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, those are some things he brings to the table for sure.
I love the originality. You gotta love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Same for you, Jason. What does Josh bring to the band?
I would say basically everything that I feel like it's the same stuff exactly, but also knowing that I just have someone that is like, like a brother, like my partner for sure that like I know I can bounce ideas and like just share this stuff with. 'Cause that's something else that it's like it's kind of hard to know who you can share stuff with
Yes.
and like trust them with it, So
Right.
Kind of like the glue of the band in a sense. Yeah. That's tight.
No, that's real. That's real.
You always need, you're like it's like a hot glue gun. You suit. Like, you're the gun because you can't put it on without the glue, but the glue holds everything together.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel like it's like, what's it called when like two organisms like live off each other, like symbiotic or something.
Symbiosis.
Yeah, so I feel like that's how it is in a band. Is like you kind of feed off each other's energy.
Right.
Like if you're stoked, I'm stoked too. You know. Like, I guess that's how it usually is. Like.
And performing live is really like, I mean, you could be playing at a different speed than it's recorded.
Right.
But like we're all just
vibing.
Really, so it's like we know like.
We're in sync.
Yeah.
Not the band, but.
Yes, please don't sue us. Yes. No, I love it, bro, and I found that beautiful because that's how me and Donovan work low key. Like I feel like we got our in sync down. You know what I'm saying? Like he know when I'm about to introduce him. Shoot, we can bounce off the vibe. I can tell when he's about to ask a question. Shoot, it'd be times in the week where I'll be like, I'll call him. I'm like, yo, bro, I can't think of an episode idea. Yeah, I was thinking about this. I love that idea. Let's run with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's run with it. Let's make it work. We're going to run with it, make it happen.
Because it works. He's basically just the driving force. Like, tell me what to do, I'll make it happen. But like, if you do need some like creativity, I can throw my 2 cents in, or we can just. I'll give the idea of like, okay, let's let this marinate.
Man, because sometimes I'll call him with like 3 ideas, and I'm like, all right, bro, I got 3 ideas right now. What we can do? I can hit up this person to do this, that, and the third, or I can possibly hit up this person, that, and the third. But since we're gonna be here, we can do this. He'll be like,
well, let's pick one.
Let's pick one tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow though. Not pick it today. Let's pick it tomorrow and see what happens.
Yeah.
I feel it always works out though. It always works out. Yeah. Chemistry is key.
Never have. I don't think we've ever had like a true scary moment without doing anything. Like, I mean, it's gotten to that point, but it's like.
You mean like as far as having like an idea for the show or something?
Yeah. Who to bring on or what to talk about or anything. But it's like, to me, how I always view it is if we don't have anybody or a topic, we can still just have each other and just talk about something. You know?
Well, that's good though. Chemistry between each other is super important for this kind of stuff. So I would agree.
Exactly. Like it works the same. 2 different industries, but similar, very similar. Definitely this content creating we're making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love it. So, what's the time?
32.
Perfect. All right. So my next question is then, how do you guys come up with your content? Like, what do you guys do to become so creative? Like, do you sit back, big ass blow, and watch a game?
Do you want to go first?
Because as far as like right now, I've only written like 1 new song. I've kind of like revised the song that we're actually like remastering or redoing, but with the new song I wrote now is just like very angry, and it was very natural to me. Like I wrote like 2 verses like in 1 sitting. Like I was just like I sat down and I was like on my phone and I just put it together.
Like vented.
Vented to it, right?
Yeah. And like it felt really like just really natural for me. So I was like, I have to make this a song because like even performing it or recording it like would I feel like have like such a heavy impact. Like
you have to get it out of you.
Yeah, and I feel like it could be relatable to a lot of other people too.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's I don't know if I would say I have writer's block, but it's hard for me to like find something that feels like that natural. So, I don't know how it is for you.
Yeah.
I think for me like the same, but like I do like to. I do want to smoke and get high, and then I want to listen to like, I guess depending on what mood I'm in, I'll listen to certain bands or different music to think of ideas, and that's what I do usually. Is like, especially for me, is guitar. I'm just listening to other bands I listen to and trying to figure out like ideas to come up with, and then I do write a lot too. I wrote like 5. I have like 5 songs written already for like lyrics.
Oh wow!
I just need to come up with the like riffs and stuff for it.
Right.
But it's all like just kind of like I would say it's all just like.
It's like you trust the flow, low key.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. You kind of sound like how I am. out of nowhere, that's like the idea was just like popping my mind. And like how I was telling you at work, Jason, I was like, yo, bro, you don't have to bring this song, whatever, but something just tell me to tell you right now about the episode, you know? And it's just like, sometimes the idea just comes and it's like, it's too big to let it go. You know, it's too big to let it go, so let me just run with it and see what happens.
Oh yeah, I can't tell you how many times I thought of like a riff or a lyric or something, and I had no way of like capturing it at that moment.
Yeah.
And then when I finally can, it's like
It's gone.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn it.
Man, and I have so many
believe
of
it.
those, bro.
Yeah.
That's the worst feeling ever when it's like something that's fire and you're laughing at it because it's so good.
Yeah.
Then you can't record it the way you want to record it. Like that hurts my feelings. Like
Yeah, dude. It bums me out.
Yeah, but that's the creative process right there, though, man. I love it. Man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and get into our end game a little bit then. So one of my first questions for the band is where are you guys moving to? Where are you guys swimming to? Where are you guys trying to get to?
I think right now we're just trying to focus on getting our old song that we're redoing fully recorded. That's currently what I'm working on as far as like guitars, and then get that sent to the drummer so he can start working on what he needs to.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm gonna just start continually making new riffs, trying to record everything. So once I can get everything down and send it all to him, my end goal is to make an actual EP. So
I love it.
that's like the goal I see right now and what I'm working towards.
Okay. I love it. EPs. Got it. Sound like you don't.
No, like, I mean, I say an album, but it's like more like an EP, LP type thing, you know, just the first project as an introduction of the new, you know.
Yeah, just to give people like a taste. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, not the whole kitchen, just a snack.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh? Where do you see the band still swimming to? Or where is the band trying to swim to in your eyes?
In my eyes, like, all I know is we want to make music, and like recording is cool. Like, I'm excited to like have something that's like going to be around forever.
Right.
Especially, like I said, we're like refined musicians now. But I don't. Other than that, like, I just keep thinking about performing live and just how good that feels.
Yeah, that's
like I don't see that happening like in the near future, but I think it will happen, and like I think that will be like a huge release for me, and I that's where I see it. Like at least one show, I see one show coming from this.
Yeah.
But it's kind of scary because I'm 28 years old now. And like my knees are already starting to crack every time I stand up. So
how do you think I feel? I'm 2 years older.
Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 31, bro.
My back hurts and
it's
all
not
that
even
stuff.
that old, but I'm just feeling
I know,
it. So I know like I can get one show out of me at least.
I got you.
No.
And I see that too at some point, but I feel like I need to get the stuff like recorded
You need the
first.
songs first.
Yeah, like that's how I'm thinking right now. But yeah, dude, playing live shows is like the best.
Do a whole different feeling. Huh?
Yeah, like the first time I ever did a live show, I really thought I was gonna have like stage fright, and when I actually got out there, it just felt like so natural. It did, like I was not afraid to be on stage.
That's how I felt too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like I felt confidence in our music.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
and, like we had actually like earned to like the right to be there already, and like I don't know. I just remember my first show. I did close my eyes for a lot of it, but I remember the microphone cut out, and I just like it's a lot of screaming. I just was screaming without a microphone. And I remember people actually really liked that because they were able to hear me still.
Oh, wow.
So I feel like, and like I had some of my family there, like my cousins and my friends, and like some of my like really close friends and family were like, "We thought you guys were gonna suck." We were surprised.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
I know. So I was like, all right, well, I'm
Kind
glad.
words. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the confidence.
Right, exactly.
Dude, that's so funny.
So
That's cool.
that was how my first show went.
But that's real though. I love it, man, because it sounds like I'm an athlete, so it sounds like football. Like we can practice all day long, but just going out there to that first game, you have the confidence and you know you're good, but then you just low-key shaking. It's like, yo, you need to blow the whistle so we can get started.
Yeah.
But then right after, like I said, right after that first hit,
You good.
you good.
Yeah.
You don't even care no more. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, game time. I don't care who's in the stands. You know, dad in the stands cussing me out, whatever it is. I don't care about none of that stuff. I'm out here playing this game. I'm performing right now. I'm in my niche right now. I'm enjoying it, you know.
I miss it, bro. I miss that.
Man.
Ooh, and like even today, like similar to what happened to you. I was at the gym with my homie, and first off, we had to improvise because people were using the turf part of the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, well, we have 5 yards to work with this sled. So let's push it, drag it back, run forward, and then backpedal back. And then on the second to last set, I was pushing it. And then I think when I stopped, my foot just hit the bottom of the sled.
Wow.
And I was like, and I was like, nah, we gotta finish. So I pulled back, ran forward, ran back, and I was like, fuck.
Play through the pain.
Yeah, play the play though.
Yeah, you still gotta finish the play.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And that's exactly what you did. You had to finish the play. Like, you had to, I'm going to finish this play. I'm going to get this all out there. Fucking close my eyes and scream as loud as possible.
Yeah.
And it's like, I didn't get here just to like not do this.
Yeah.
Not just
Yeah.
right. I'm just going to walk off the stage. Like, never mind. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Like, because that was just that's like such a huge obstacle for playing live.
Like
Huge
the one thing I
obstacle.
contribute.
Yeah, and like, yeah. Like I can just imagine if my amp went out.
There's, oh my god.
Like I can't strum any harder and make it louder. Like, I
That
don't
would be
know. That's what I'm saying.
I hope you got a backup one somewhere. Somebody slides you one out.
Sing the notes.
They'd really hate us after that. That was terrible.
That would be the end of it.
Yeah, they suck.
Like, I don't know what you should have done, but not that.
Not
Anything but that, man.
No, but you know what though? I fully agree with you. Just the idea of like you said, you don't know what's about to happen, but then once you get into it, it's just like natural. So like that's my experience was today, bro. I was telling you earlier. Like Brandon Raylan hit me up to go help. Brandon hit me up. Elijah hit me up to replace him to go help out with the kickball tournament. But anyway, I ended up getting there. I thought I was going to just watch the tournament this year. I was going to sit back, have me some egg rolls, and just watch the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Next thing y'all know, I'm buying kickballs. I get there, I got to put the bracket together, figure out how the bracket's going to work, time periods on the bracket, and then I had to jump on the microphone and start the MC. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, entertaining everybody.
Man, entertaining. Well, I didn't, it had a DJ, but welcome everybody. Hope you doing good
okay,
today.
I got you, my bad.
You know, on this field we have this field we have that. Woo, game starts now. Timer's going. 15 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Who lost? You know, I'm doing all of that, and then it was just like I didn't expect it, but it was like as I was doing it, I felt like I was at home. Like it was just like. It didn't stress me not one bit
Just
at all.
felt
I was
like that's
enjoying
where
it.
you were supposed to be.
It felt like that's where I was supposed to
Yeah.
be, and I just enjoyed the flow of it, and it was just so fun, and it was just like,
That's
okay.
cool though.
Yeah.
you know, that sense of fulfillment is
Yeah.
crazy, right? That sense of
Like you were entrusted with all this responsibility.
man,
Yeah.
and I carried it like it
And
was
you
nothing.
delivered, yeah.
Yeah, like I was trying to explain the brackets to people, and some people just lost. Like, never mind, just let me know when. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it, bro. I got you. Trust me, I'm not gonna cheat no money. Yes, I love it. So, my next question for you guys is a quote. So I ask every guest that I come on the show today, or every guest that ever comes on the show, just leave a little quote with us. Something to really make people think, whatever. And I didn't know if there's a quote that probably stuck with you guys, or like a band quote you really love and share with us.
Oh man, I didn't even think of a band quote. Like
I chose a band quote.
you did?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Perfect.
a lot. That's. I didn't even think of that, but I guess I don't really think of quotes. I don't know, but like just based off what we're talking about today, I looked one up that I felt really fit. Is from Albert Hubbard, who was like a writer and philosopher.
Okay.
And he said, "There is no failure except in no longer trying." So
Love
like
it.
you don't really fail until you actually
Quit.
give up on it.
Right.
Fail forward.
But that's when, like you said, you fail, but you don't push yourself back up. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Like I love it.
Yeah, like there's so many stories of people that are successful now that they failed a bunch of times before they got to where they are. And they always talk about like, you just have to learn from that.
Yeah. No, and that's real, bro. It reminds me of the thought that somebody always says, they're probably way better players than Michael Jordan and LeBron out there. but they failed too many times and didn't keep trying and let it go. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Basketball's not my sport. Just gave up.
Yeah.
So
it is like just the fact of you like trying to do it like
persevere.
sets you apart from a lot of people that just like give up, you know, at the first obstacle or don't even really feel like they want to commit to doing it.
Right. Exactly. And I love it. That's my favorite definition is perseverance, continuous course of action in spite of difficulty. You know, and it's like, yeah, don't give up.
Yeah.
Don't fail. Don't give up. And as long as you keep fighting, you'll be a success. I feel. I love it. I love it, Jack. That was beautiful.
About that. Thank you.
Yes, sir. What about you, Josh? What you got for us?
So I've been into this band called Turnstile. I actually got to watch them perform a couple weeks ago in September. Well, I guess over a month ago at this point.
A long time ago. They said like far. I'm like, are we in December?
They had like their set, even though they were like a heavier band, everyone was just like so cool with each other and just kind of dancing to the music instead of like being really aggressive with each other.
Like moshing and stuff.
Yeah, and like there's this lyric in this song, I think the song's called Step to Rhythm, and it's the lyric, this is all it is, it says, step with the ones who stick around. And like for me, when I heard that, I was like, there's like so many meanings to me. I'm like you step with the ones who stick around when you go to shows and like you guys are like two-stepping or something.
Yeah.
And like those are your friends and like your community, but also like taking steps like to, I guess, move everything forward. Like for us, it's our band.
Yeah.
And like we're taking steps, like we're the ones who stuck around.
Right.
And like
right.
to be real, like so that's like those are the people you need to take steps with. So
That double entendre is beautiful.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you got me. So you just made my mind start running with that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that was good. That was
not
good.
only do you step with the homies that's been with you forever, but you gotta step somewhere together.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, somebody can be stepping and the other person stepping, but are y'all in the same direction? And
Right.
Yeah.
at that point, you're not sticking with the people
Yeah.
you're with. So, oh wow, that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's real, bro.
For
That's
sure.
so. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking like that's me and my frat brothers. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of friends in life. She's going to kickboxing, a lot of old faces, but you know, these three dudes, you see, it's like we stepping. You know, we encourage each other, send motivation, trying to send knowledge. Like you stepping, but at the same time, we stick around with each other. You need help with the event, I'm there, bro. I got your back. You know what I'm saying?
I got
I'm
you.
stepping with you, so I love it, man. I love it. That was beautiful. Step with those and stick around.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, bro. I love it, man. I love it. Anything you want to add? Nope.
I mean, I'll say it again. Every L is a lesson.
Yeah.
Every L is a lesson.
It really is.
Yeah.
100%.
I love it, man. I love it, fellas. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys for joining us today, man. I feel you guys dropped a lot of knowledge. I hope y'all made you guys think a little bit. You know, I think that was pretty cool. We did the switch up with the overfree value too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. No, it was good. I liked it a lot. It was cool. Thanks for having us. Yeah, it was really awesome.
For having us.
Yes, appreciate it. So, is there any projects or anything we need to be on the lookout for?
Just our EP. Once I'm done getting guitars down,
Okay.
you know, TBD on when that's really gonna be out.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be working on it really hard, so hopefully soon.
I feel like Q1 probably
Q1.
I'm hoping, but
I like
next
it.
year. Yeah.
I like to set a date. Set you a somewhat date range.
put the pressure on, you know.
Yeah, put the pressure on. Yeah, put the pressure on yourself.
Yeah,
you know, okay, nobody gonna push you like you'll push you.
Yeah, I already know that I'm like committed, so
Yeah.
I'm not even like phased by it.
Yes, sir. So whenever that EP drop, I'll make sure to add into the bio for this episode, so anybody can come and check it out.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Quick question now. Like, do you guys have like social media or music platforms that you're
I did.
currently
Did
posting
you
on?
want the Twitter?
Oh yeah, I actually made this yesterday. I think. We actually don't have any followers or anything yet.
It's like brand new.
Yeah,
I love it.
And
Brand
it's
new.
just Twitter. It's at Hyena LV, and that's
Okay.
Nice and simple.
Yeah, that's I think the only platform we're probably gonna use.
Okay. And then the only other thing I was gonna say is I make clothes.
Oh, right.
So
I'm actually wearing.
yeah, he's repping one of my hoodies right now. You can't see
1-800.
it. You cannot see it.
Sell your soul.
It's a little dark play off the Hotline Bling hoodie. So like that's what that's playing off of.
I love it.
It's Obscenum Apparel, so it'd be obscenum-apparel.myshopify.com.
Okay.
And then the IG on that is Instagram.com/obscenum_bro.
Got you.
Is there
Check it
Hyena
out.
merch on there?
Yeah,
too?
there is some Hyena merch on there right now. I'm gonna make more, but there's a few things on right now.
Okay.
A couple hoodies and a shirt and a hat, I think right now. So check it out.
Okay, cool. Yes, go get your Hyena merch right now.
Yeah, while it's hot.
Yes, while it's still here. It's about to sell out
Right,
soon.
while it's still in stock.
Yeah. If you get it right now, you can probably get a signature from Jason. So then when he blows up, you can sell that back.
Hell
later.
yeah, I'll sign some. I'll throw you a sticker in there that I signed. You know.
Yes, I love it, fellas. Well, yeah, we're gonna make sure everything's in the bio, all the links and everything for the Twitter and the Instagram.
Cool, thanks.
And like I said, go get your Hyena merch now. I appreciate you guys for being with us today. Join us for another great episode.
Yeah,
I feel you
guys.
dropped some gems. And yes, I hope this right here works as a little publicity for you as well.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a good time. Appreciate it.
That's less.
Yes. I appreciate you guys, bro. I appreciate you for another episode as always. Always fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Appreciate you for always just being my brother and shit.
Oh yeah, man. Look, that ain't an option for me. But
I don't have a choice, dude.
yeah, but you know what? I'll play the role the best way I can. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, everybody out there listening today, I truly appreciate you guys for listening. Remember, any questions, comments, concerns, send it to jkspodcast702@gmail.com. And actually, since we're coming toward the holiday season, I'm gonna throw out something new. All my dedicated listeners, I know I have some dedicated listeners out there because I see you guys listening all the time. Please reach out to me. I want to get you on an episode. I want to know what the Just Keep
dope.
Swimming podcast is doing for you. You
Yeah.
feel me? That sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't care where you are in the world. We can do a Zoom call. If you in Vegas, we can come through. You come sit at the studio, sit the mics, meet us in person. However you want to do it, please reach out to us. First person to reach out to, we'll figure it out. But just reach out to us, and
First five.
first 5 people to reach out to us, we'll get you on the episode. Yes, first 5 people to reach out to us, we'll get you on the
Hey,
episode.
there you go.
So reach out to us if you want to be on the Just Keep Swimming podcast. We would love to have you. And with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day, a wonderful afternoon, a splendid evening, and remember, just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Nah, rock that out for me, Josh. I need to hear the voice.
Please.
I need to hear the voice, bro. I need to hear the voice, man. Yes.
All right, if it's bad, you can't play.
Just keep swimming.
Yes, sir. That was beautiful. Thank you. I'm gonna have to lower the gain on that. I got you. Oh man, that was great.